Hello and welcome to our video. My name is John Watts. I'm a consumer protection attorney in the state of Alabama. I want to talk to you about why we have punitive damages. There's really two reasons. One is to punish the defendant, and the second reason is to deter the defendant and similar companies from doing the same type of bad conduct. So to get punitive damages, the defendant has to really do some bad stuff. And when they do that, the punitive damages are to say, okay, we're going to punish you for doing that. Maybe it's fraud, maybe it's reckless conduct, and there has to be a penalty. If all a company had to do is just compensate an injured consumer, okay, whether we're talking about a personal injury or damage to your credit report or wrongful foreclosure, whatever it might be, if a company just had to compensate, then they could almost break that down into an accounting function and say, all right, well, we'll do all this bad stuff and we'll occasionally get caught and then we just have to compensate people. And they kind of weigh that out and go, yeah, that makes us more money. But punitive damages say you will be punished for doing that. Well, that throws their calculus all out of whack, okay? Well, what's the second part? It's to deter. It's so that this defendant, the next time they're thinking about, I tell you what, let's have our truck drivers go over the allotted number of hours they can drive. Or let's foreclose when we have no right to foreclose. Or let's put bogus stuff on your credit report. Whatever it might be, you want them to go, wait a minute. The last time we did that in Alabama, we got hit with $100,000, $500,000, $1 million in punitive damage. I am not doing that again. But it's not just for that defendant. It's for other defendants in that same area, same industry. When they're thinking about doing something wrong, they go, wait a minute, do you remember 2 years ago, our competitor did that in Alabama, and they got popped for, again, $100,000, $500,000, $1 million in punitive damage. We don't want any part of that in Alabama. That's the purpose of this. So to punish somebody for doing very bad conduct, and to deter the defendant and other similar companies from doing that. And what's the kind of beneath all of this, what's the point? It's to make the community safe. It's to say companies are out there just doing crazy stuff, harming people, whether it's financially, physically. We want to discourage them from doing that because we want the community to be safe. We want in Alabama, and other states want this too, but I'm just talking about in Alabama. We want in Alabama for companies to not be lying, not be cheating, not injure us or maim us or wrongfully kill us. Okay? We want the community to be a place where we raise our family, we can go to school, go to work, worship, whatever we want to do, and be safe when we do that. That's the point of punitive damages. So you'll see all this kind of tort reform stuff and people go, oh, it's terrible, punitive damages and just greedy plaintiffs and greedy lawyers. Well, it's money and that money has to go somewhere. So yes, it does go to the person that was injured. It does go to their attorney. But what's the point of it? It's so that when these companies are doing these calculations, they go, oh yeah, that's not good. You may remember the Ford Pinto case years and years, decades ago, where Ford knew they had a problem. And things are blowing up and people are being killed and burned up. And Ford says, well, we could fix it, but it's going to cost this much. But if we don't fix it, there'll be all these people burned to death and horribly maimed for life. And we'll get sued a bunch, but it'll only be, well, hey, that's cheaper. Well, punitive damages say, I tell you what, we're going to throw your calculations all out of whack here so that you will never, ever do that again. That's the point of it. So punitive damage is very powerful. They are very rare, but when they're appropriate, very powerful to keep our state safe. So I hope that this is helpful to you. If you have any questions, you can give us a call, 205-879-2447. If it's a consumer-related issue, you may want to look at our alabamaconsumer.com website, or if it's a personal injury related question, you can go to birminghaminjury.com, and either one of those places you can contact us and find out more information. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.